I'm Helena.
I'm Jessie.
I'm Dagne.
Had gender dysphoria, but it wasn't something that I thought about like all the time until I saw it on social media.
I was 15 when I first learned that like a girl could transition into a boy, and I found that out on social media too.
Like I always, I had a lot of issues with my weight, and I had a lot of issues just with being like growing up a girl. I would look at like boys and see that they didn't have this like kind of weight issue that I had, and I would just get very jealous, and then I would start to hate the female parts of my body.
I came up to my parents when I was 15 as trans, and I just had to, I badgered them and begged them to let me go on hormones until they agreed when I was 17, and I was about 6 months away from my 18th birthday.
I was 18 and I was able to legally get testosterone.
Both of us got hormones through an informed consent clinic.
Yeah. Meaning you don't need any kind of therapy, you just go in there and sign a paper. I basically viewed testosterone as kind of the thing that would take away the pain in my life. Like, it would make me not hate my body, it would make me more social maybe, or something like that. Basically, getting a second chance at life by becoming the opposite sex.
I don't know, I didn't get like changes that like I thought I would, which, you know, were genuinely like part of like this delusion that like I could just become like something impossible.
Just those original problems like the self-hatred, the body issues just crept back in, and it was like every step that I took towards transitioning, I would be happy for a while, but then eventually the problems would come back. And at some point I got so miserable that I just like looked back on my life, and I just saw that taking testosterone and medically transitioning was not the right choice of how to deal with my emotional issues.
Well, why did I want to be a man? You know, what did I dislike so much about being a woman? And where did that come from? And why did I hate myself so much when I was 15 that I didn't want to be myself anymore? I had to come up with this kind of like almost alter ego. And so when I was 19, I talked over it with my partner. And for about 6 months, I questioned, did I really want to detransition? Is this just like a new phase of gender dysphoria? Until finally, in my spring semester of second year, I decided, nope, that's it. I'm going off hormones. I'm going back to like she, her pronouns. I'm done.
And I used the testosterone for about 17 months. And when I was 19 years old, I realized that it was a mistake, and I stopped using the testosterone.